welcome back to my channel. Today I did this look for you. I did the eyes and the lips so you guys knew what I was using and how I did it. But you know the usual, my eyebrows, my foundation and all that. I have other videos on that, so I can link them in the video if you want to know how I did those things. But what's really exciting for me, I love this look anyway, but the lashes that I'm wearing, get into it. Do you notice these lashes? These are my Faux mink lashes in Princess. This is the first lash that will be a part of my lash collection. They are Faux mink and they are just fabulous and lightweight, and you can get them on my site. I'll leave my website down below. It's ninaceleste.com. I'll leave it right here too, so you guys can see. You can go check it out, pick up a pair or two or three. But besides that, this is just a fabulous look, and if you guys want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. So I have done my eyebrows and I have primed them. I used the Wet n Wild Fergie primer, and then I set them with a skin color, my skin tone powder. The powder that I would use to powder my face, that's what I set it with. And I use this color from the Black Radiance Sculpt palette. So I'm going to do a rose gold. I'm going to use a rose gold pigment today. So I always like to go in with the crease color, and I am going to use a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into my Tarte Lit and Bloom palette, and I'm going to go in with my Tarte Lit and Bloom palette, and I'm going in with the color Rebel. I'm going to use Rebel and Leader. And those are those two colors. This is Rebel and then Leader. These are really pigmented, slightly on the powdery side, but I like this palette a lot. So I'm just going in my crease back and forth with a big fluffy brush. It's not going to give me like a hard line of color. It's just going to kind of evenly spread out the color in my crease area. And I slightly lift my brow when I do that so I can really get into the crease, because I have slightly hooded eyes, and hooded eyes just means when your eyes are all the way open. Like you can't, I'm looking down in the mirror. When I look straight ahead and my eyes are open just normally and relaxed, you can't see my lid. You don't see a lot of lid. So anything that I'm doing all on my lid, it kind of folds up and gets covered just naturally the way my eye is shaped. So that's the thing to pay attention to when you're doing your eye makeup, because in the beginning I would look at people's makeup and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do it just like this and just like them, and I would do it and I would say, what am I doing wrong? Why doesn't it look like theirs? But their eye is shaped differently than mine, so it's gonna look different on me. So just keep that in mind too. If you're like trying looks, if you're trying this look, the same way it looks on me will not look on you, because no two people are the same. So it's gonna look different on your eye. So I just did Rebel. Now I'm gonna go in with Leader, but I'm gonna go in with not as a fluffy brush. I'm gonna go in with a more tapered brush. So the color, where I put that color will be more precise. And I'm going in with this tapered crease brush. And the point is as fluffy as the first one. And I'm going in with that darker burgundy color.
Live like this, always in denial. This life is a courtroom, and I'm on trial.
And since I'm using a pigment today, like almost glittery pigment, a really shimmery pigment, I don't have my other makeup on, because if it falls like on my cheeks or gets on my face, I would not ruin, but it would mess up my makeup, and I don't feel like going through all that. I do my eyes anyway first, because I don't know, that's just what I like to do. So here is the pigment I am using. It is the MAC pigment. That is so pretty. And it is called, it's not called rose gold, but focus. It is called rose. I don't know if you'll be able to read it, but it's just this shimmery rose gold color. So, well, let me get back in focus. It's just this shimmery rose gold color. The Inglot Duraline. And it was about maybe $15–20. This you can use to create eyeliners and to make shadows more vibrant and stand out more and be really true to color. I'll just read the back real quick. Duraline is a special transforming liquid that will turn any Inglot powder eyeshadow into a liquid formulation. Okay? It says any Inglot powder eyeshadow. You can use it with any shadow you choose. Okay? It doesn't have to be Inglot, but they want you to use theirs, so you buy more stuff. But anyway, so I'm gonna pour some of my pigment out. Let me see if I could show you what I'm doing. A blush. It's plastic, so I can wipe off whatever I'm doing here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of the pigment out, and then I have the dropper. I'm not putting it in the pigment. I'll put the drop right next to it, and that's my little palette. I'm gonna be going back and forth with my brush, so I'm not dipping it into the pigment. I'm not putting the liquid back and forth into the container. So that's just how I'm doing it. And when you're using pigments and liquids, I like to use synthetic brushes versus a brush like this that has softer natural hairs. Let me let it focus. Brushes like these are tend to be called natural hair. But when I'm using anything cream or liquidy, I like to use these brushes that maybe you would use for concealer, for eyeshadow. Okay, that was a lot of explaining. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm wetting my brush a little bit, just dipping it in the little, you saw my little palette, and I'm going to pick up some of the pigment. Ooh, boy. Okay. So I'm going to press it on to my eyelid. Just press it on. You're not wiping, pressing it on. Oh, but you saw that, right? Okay. And that lets me know that I just need to wet it just a little bit more. So I just dipped it down in there. And you see this fall out?
I really need to get out of here. Not sure where I'm going or how I'm getting there. Mom is so sad that her daughter keeps smoking cigarettes. Daddy stays out late at the bars, avoiding coming home until the latest hours of the night, where I climb to the rooftop where the light is dripping in so slowly until I'm noticing the little details of the scenery. My lips are cold and I scrape my knee. My lips are cold and I scrape my knee.
But worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so for my brow bone highlight, I'm going to use Flower Child. It's a cream color. That right at my brow bone. Okay, I just finished the look, and then let me go in the inner corner with Charmer, and that is the white. Just brightens up the eye slightly. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with my lashes. Princess. They are really full, fluffy lashes. They are faux mink, so you get the look of mink lashes without the mink cost, and you can find them for purchase. Ooh, let me get in focus. And you can find them for purchase on my website at ninaceleste.com. I'll leave that link below if you want to get some of these for yourself. Why? Oh, I'm done. I know I have mascara. I'm waiting till it dries and I'll get it off. For my lips, I'm going to use Jordana Easy Liner and Coco Loco. A fellow YouTuber makeup artist, Beauty by Brittany. She put me onto this. I saw her use this in a couple videos. Why was I out of focus? I saw her use this in a couple videos. Doesn't that look like a birthmark a little bit? I saw her use this in a couple videos, and I picked it up and I love it too. So I'm using a matte pink color today, so I definitely need a brown liner or else it's gonna look crazy. Okay. So lining. Lining my lips. And I stay mostly in. Sometimes I go over a little bit. But do I need to? No. I'm just trying to be extra. Soften it a little bit. You hear that's lightning and thunder right now. And then I'm gonna go in with Milani's Matte Amore. And with the liquid lipsticks, you want to start out with a little bit and then add to it.
I am empty to my bone. Can't you see it in my eyes? I can't take being so lies. I guess I'll climb to the rooftop. My lips are cold and I scrape my knee.
Yes. No, not yet. In 5 minutes.
Who is this?
What you mean, who is this?
I don't know.
Who was in your house?
A zombie?
Yes. No, not a zombie. A mommy.